In a small village hidden behind rice fields and morning fog, there lived a farmer who had grown tired of hoping. He worked the land every day. He fixed his roof every season, and still, life never seemed to move forward. Each harvest brought just enough food to survive, never enough to feel safe. The farmer learned to live quietly. One evening, after the sun had disappeared behind the hills, he heard something breathing near his fence. Not squealing, not crying, just breathing. Standing there, half covered in mud, was a pig. It was not like the others in the village. Its skin was clean. Its eyes were dark and steady, and it did not flinch when the farmer approached. There were no footprints leading to it. No broken fence. It was simply there. The farmer looked around for its owner. No one answered. So he brought the pig home. That night, the rain came softly. As the farmer sat by a candle, listening to the wind press against the walls, he spoke without thinking. "I wish tomorrow would be easier." The pig lifted its head. It did not speak. It did not move. It only listened. The next morning, the farmer woke to a smell he had almost forgotten. Food. His table was full. Rice, vegetables, fresh water. Enough for more than one day. The farmer stood there, confused, but he did not ask questions. That night, he whispered again, "I wish my debts would stop chasing me." The pig stood still. The next day, the debt collector never came. Days passed. Each night, the farmer whispered. Each morning, something improved. His land became softer. His crops grew taller. His body felt lighter. The pig never ate much, never wandered, never made a sound. It only listened. Word spread that the farmer had become lucky. But luck, when unexplained, slowly turns into expectation. The farmer stopped whispering. He began speaking clearly. "I wish for a bigger house. I wish for land beyond the river. I wish to never struggle again." The wishes still came true, but the pig's eyes began to change. They looked tired. One night, during a storm that shook the village, the pig finally spoke. "I was sent to help you remember what is enough." The farmer laughed. "If you can give me this much," he said, "you can give me more." The pig lowered its head and listened. By the time the farmer realized he no longer felt grateful, he was already comfortable. Too comfortable. His house had grown large. His land stretched far. Biba spoke his name carefully. The pig remained silent. No more nods, no more warmth in its eyes. One night, filled with ambitions, a farmer spoke without hesitation. "I wish to be powerful. I wish to have more than everyone else." The pig did not respond. No sound, no movement. The farmer waited. The next morning, his wish came true. His land expanded. His influence grew. People avoided his gaze, but something felt wrong. The village became quiet. The air felt heavy. Neighbors stopped visiting. Children avoided his land. The pig no longer looked at him. That night, the farmer demanded, "Why won't you look at me?" The pig answered softly, "You stopped asking and started taking." The farmer grew angry. He shouted his final wish, "I wish you would give everything you have left." The candle went out. By morning, the pig was gone. So was the house. So was the land. So was the food. The farmer stood alone where his home once stood. Years passed. Travelers say a pig still appears to those who whisper carefully, but it never stays long, because wishes were never meant to replace gratitude, and gifts were never meant to be emptied. Far from the ruined land where the farmer once lived, there was another village, smaller, quieter. It sat beside a river that flooded gently each year, leaving behind soil that was never rich, but never empty either. The people there did not have much, but they shared. When one harvest failed, another family offered what little they had. When roofs collapsed during storms, neighbors rebuilt them together. Life was slow, and for most of them, that was enough. One evening, as fog rolled in from the river, a child noticed something near the water's edge. A pig. It stood still, half reflected in the dark surface of the river. Its skin was clean. Its eyes were deep and calm. The child ran to call the elders. No one claimed it. No fences were broken. No tracks led away. The pig was welcomed, not into a pen, but into the open yard near the fire. That night, as the villagers sat quietly, no one spoke a wish. They only talked about the river, the weather, the work waiting for them tomorrow. The pig listened. Days passed. The pig remained. It followed the villagers during their work. It rested near the river. It slept beneath the stars. No miracles happened. And yet, life felt lighter. Crops grew just enough. The river flooded gently, not harshly. Illness passed quickly. One night, an old woman finally spoke. She did not whisper. She did not demand. She said softly, "If you are here to help, help us keep what we already have." The pig lifted its head. It did not nod. It did not speak. But the next morning, the river did not flood. Not for the first time in years. The villagers noticed. They said nothing. From that night on, the wishes were careful. We wish for strength to work. We wish to stay together. We wish not to forget each other. The pig listened, and small things changed. A broken tool lasted longer. A sick child recovered sooner. Arguments ended before turning cruel. No one asked for wealth. No one asked for power. But not everyone was patient. A man from another village arrived one evening. He had heard stories. He watched the pig carefully. That night, while the others slept, he whispered loudly, "I wish for everything you can give." The pig stood still. It looked at him. For the first time, its eyes were not tired. They were firm. "You were not invited to ask," the pig said. The man laughed. "You can't choose who deserves wishes," the pig answered calmly. "I don't grant wishes," it said. "I listen to how they're made." By morning, the man was gone. No one followed. Seasons passed. The pig stayed through rain and drought. And slowly, the villagers stopped wishing altogether. They worked. They shared. They rested. One morning, the pig did not wake. It was gone. No footprints. No signs. Only the river flowed gently as it always had. The elders understood. The pig did not leave because it was emptied. It left because it was no longer needed. They say the pig still travels. Not to those who want more, but to those who remember what enough feels like. And when it listens now, it listens not for wishes, but for gratitude. And in that quiet understanding, nothing more was asked. The river kept flowing. The seasons kept turning. No magic returned, and none was missed. The village did not become rich. It did not become powerful. It simply remained. And for the first time, that was enough. Because enough was never about having more. It was about knowing when to stop asking and start living. Subscribe to Once Upon a Shadow for dark fairy tales whispered from the dark.